And I will tell you, the tens of millions of Americans, that's all they need to hear about Donald Trump to say, no way, no how, Kamala Harris. What some Democrats are asking, again, is that enough to win this election? Is that going to sway undecideds? Okay. NBC News, number 8, please. This is typical of the dominant media. On their website today, this is how they are adjudicating the vice president. In her remarks, she jumps to the belief that A, Donald Trump said these things about Hitler, and B, that he wouldn't hire anybody who would restrain him at all. That's jump. Here's how NBC phrased it. And I'm not picking on NBC because you can pick almost any dominant media website and see this. Harris says Trump is, quote, increasingly unhinged and blasts his reported praise of Hitler as dangerous. Couldn't have written it better if Wilmington was allowed to write it. And I bet you on the news tonight, it'll be a big part of the news. So because they're the Democrats and the dominant media is on their side, they have a much easier time driving a story. And this story has, if you're part of the resistance, if you care passionately about stopping Donald Trump.
So when I reported that the marriage of LA's first Latino mayor, Antonio Villaraigosa, was appeared over because he stopped wearing his wedding ring for 9 months, right? I was reporting on something that Los Angeles political journalists were aware of, but they didn't want to write it because it was grubby and it was bad for their preferred candidate. And so when the mainstream media gets devastating stories about Donald Trump, they need much less factual backup